Welcome to RDO. I am Devender. In this video, I will explain Chapter 2. Now you can see here Class 7th Maths. Chapter 2 Fractions, Decimals and Rational Numbers. Exercise 6. See here first one. Solve the following. That means here 0.3 into 6. 0.3 into 6. Already you have learned how to represent decimal number to fraction. See here to remove decimal point. How can you write here? See 0.3. You can write here directly 3. See here after decimal point how many digits are there? Only one digit, so that you can represent divide by 10. 3 by 10 into 6. You can write here. You know that how to multiply the fraction with numbers 3. 3 6 are 18 by 10 1 ja. 6 means you have 6 by 1. 10 1 ja how much? 10 only. 18 by 10 means you can represent once again in the decimal form. How can you represent? First you can write here 18. See here from right side after one digit you can keep decimal points here. One digit you can keep a decimal point. This is your answer. Very easy. See here one more problem. 7 into 2.7. 7 into 2.7 means you can write here 7 means you can write 7 by 1. Into 2.7 means you can write here 27 by 10 you can write here. Next you can see multiply. 7 7 ja how much? 49. 7 2 ja how much? 14. 14 plus 4 how much? 18. 189 by 10 1 ja 10. 189 by 10 means you can write here 189. From right side you can keep after one digit decimal point. Why? Because you have 10 as denominator. So that you can see after 9. 18.9 is your answer. Next you can see here 2.71 into 5. That means you can write here 271 by. See after decimal point how many digits are there? 1 2. So that you can write 100 into 5 is equal. You can write here 5 1 ja 5, 5 7 ja 35, 5 2 ja 10 plus 3 13 by 100. See here you can write here 1355. See in the denominator you have 2 zeros, so that you can write here after 2 digits you can keep decimal point 1 2. 13.55 is your answer. Now you can see here another one 19.7 into 4. That means you can write here 197 by 10 only. Why? Because after decimal point you have only one digit, so that you can divide with 10 into 4. See here 4 7 ja how much? 28. 4 9 ja how much? 36 plus 2 38. 4 1 ja 4 plus 3 7. 788 by 10. That means you can write here 788. From right side after one digit. Why? Because after one digit means you have denominator as 10. After one digit you can keep decimal point. That means 78.8. Your answer is 78.8. In the similar way you can see one more. See 0.05 into 7. That means you can write here 005 means you can just 5 only by. See after decimal point how many digits are there? 1 2. So that you can divide with 100 into 7. 5 7 how much? 35 by 100. That means you can represent, you can place the decimal point in this fraction. How can you write? See here just you can write here 35. See 1 2 zeros. That means you can place a decimal point after 2 digits from right side. 1 2. You can keep decimal point. You can write it 0. 0.35 is your answer. In the similar way, once you can see 210.01 into 5. That means you can write here 21001 by. See after decimal point how many digits? 1 2. You can divide with 100 into 5. You can do multiplication. 5 1 ja 5 5 0 0 5 0 0 5 1 5 5 2 ja 10 by 100. See here you can represent decimal point. How can you write here? 105 005. See in the denominator you have 2 zeros, so that you can keep decimal point from right side after 2 digits. 1 2. You can keep decimal point here. That means 1050.05 is your answer. Next you can see one more 2 into 0.86. See here if you want you can write clearly 1050.05. See here 2 into 0.86 means just you can write here 2 into 0.86 means you can write here 86 by 100. Yes or no? Yes. Now you can multiply 2 6 12, 2 8 16 plus 1 17, 172 by 100. That means you can write here division 100 means just you can keep after 2 digits from right side 1 2 you can keep decimal point. 1.72 is your answer. 1.72. Now you can see here exercise 6 question number 2. Find the area of a rectangle whose length is 6.2 centimeters and breadth is 4 centimeters. First of all, you can write the given details. Given that length of a rectangle, L is equal to how much here? See 6.2 centimeters. In the similar way, once you can write here breadth of a rectangle B is equal to 4 centimeters. Once you can observe here what they are asking in the question, area of rectangle. What is the formula of area of rectangle? Therefore, you can write here area of a rectangle is equals length into breadth. Just you can multiply length with breadth. Length value is how much? 6.2. Breadth value is how much? 4. That means you know that how to multiply 6.2 means you can write here 62 by 10 into 4. Now you can do multiplication. 4 2 is 8, 4 6 is 24, 248 by 10. 248 by 10. That means you know that how to represent here. 248. See, in the denominator you have 10. How can you represent in the decimal form? Just you can keep the decimal point from right side after 1 digit. See here, 8 1 digit you can put that decimal point. That means your answer is how much? 24.8. Your answer 24.8 centimeter square. Area of rectangle is how much? 24.8 centimeter square. Now you can see here question number 3. Solve the following. 21.3 into 10. 21.3 into 10. Just that means you can remember here multiplication of decimal number by 10. See here 21.3 means can you write here 213 by 10 or not? Yes or no? Yes, already you know. Just you can multiply with 10. That means 10 should be cancelled. You will get here how much? 213 is your answer. Just you can remember very easiest problems all these are. See here in the similar way once you can observe here solution 36.8 into 10. 36.8 can be written as 368 by 10. Yes or no? Why? Because I am writing here 10 means just you have after decimal point how many digits are there? Only 1 digit, so that I kept here only 1 0. If there are 2 digits you can keep here 2 zeros 100 you can write here. See here into 10. 10 should be cancelled. You can write your answer as 368. Next one more you can see here 53.7. 53.7 into 10. How can you represent? Just you can see here 53.7 means you can write here 537 by 10 into 10. 10 should be cancelled. 537 is your answer. Once you can observe here the multiplication of decimal number with 10 means just the decimal point moves to right side one place. That means if it is 10 you can move to right side only one place. If there are 2 zeros you can move to right side. That means you can shift the decimal point to right side 2 places. That means here only 10 I moved, that means shifted the decimal point to right side only one place. Here yes or no? 21.3 will become 213. 36.8 becomes 368. 53.7 becomes 537. In the similar way you can do the remaining. Now you can see one more problem. 168.07 into 10. Just you can write the decimal number into fraction. How can you write? Just you can see here 168.07 by C. After decimal point, how many zeros, how many digits are there? Only two digits, so that you can write here two zeros. That means you can write here 100 into 10. If possible, you can simplify it here. 0 0 cancel. That means we are getting is how much? 16807 by 10. That means you can write here 16,807. See, in the denominator you have only 1 0, so that you can place the decimal point from right side after one digit, so that your answer is 1680.7 is your answer. In the similar way, you can see here 131.1 into 100. See here 131.1 into 100 means just you can write here 131 1 by, see after decimal point only one digit, so that you can write here 10 into 100. See here 0 0 cancel, you will getting is see 1311 into 10. That means you will getting 13110. This is your solution. Just you can see one more problem. 156.1 into 100. See here 156.1 into 100. That means first of all you can remove the decimal point 1561 by, see after decimal point you have only one digit, so that you can write here only 1 0. That means 10 into 100. See 0 0 cancel, you are getting, see 1561 into 10 means you can write here 15610 is your solution. See here in the similar way one more problem. 3.62 into 100. 3.62 into 100. That means you can write here 362 by, after digits decimal point you have only two digits 1 2, so that you can write 2 zeros 100 into 100. 2 zeros cancel. 362 into 1 means you are getting 362 is your solution. See here one more. 43.07 into 100. That means you can write here 4307 by, see after decimal point how many digits 1 2, so that you can write here 2 zeros. See here, that means 100 into 100. See here 100 cancel. Your answer is 4307. Next you can see here 0.5 into 10 means you can write here 5 by 10 into 10. 10 cancel, you are getting is how much? 5 is your solution. Next one you can see 0.08. 0.08 into 10 means you can write here 8 by, see after decimal point you have how many digits? 1 2 2 digits, so you can write 2 zeros. See here 100 into 10. 0 0 cancel, that means you are getting 8 by 10. 8 by 10 means you are getting 0.8 is your solution. Next you can say 0.03 into 1000. 0.03 into 1000. That means you can write it 0.03 means you can write it 3 by, how many zeros? 1 2 2 zeros, you can write it into 1000. 2 zeros cancel, you are getting 3 into 10. That means t range 30 is your solution. Just you can observe here, it is the very easiest problems. Whenever you are multiplying decimal number by a 10, 100, 1000, just you can see how many zeros? 1 2 3 zeros, so that this decimal point moves to right side 3 places. 1 2 3. That means your answer is 30. Yes or no? Yes. Here also, if you are multiplying with 10, the decimal point moves to right side one place. 0.8 is your answer. You need not to do, just by observation also you can say. Here 0.5, this decimal point, how many zeros? Only 1 0. This decimal point moves to right side one place. That means 5 is your answer. See here, how many zeros? 2 zeros. That means decimal point moves to right side 2 places. 1 2. That means 4307 is the answer. Yes or no? Yes. Next you can say 3.62 into 100. How many zeros? 2 zeros. That means this decimal point moves to right side, shift to right side 2 places. That means 362 is your answer. Yes or no? Yes. In the similar way you can say 156.1 into 100. How many zeros? 2 zeros. That means this decimal point moves to right side 2 places. That means 15610. Yes or no? Yes. Very easiest problems here. 131.1. This decimal point moves to how many zeros? 2 zeros. That means 2 places. Shifts right side. Yes or no? 13110 is your solutions. Now you can see one more question. Question number 4. A motorbike covers a distance of 62.5 kilometers, consuming 1 liter of petrol. How much distance does it covers for 10 liters of petrol? Once again read the question. A motorbike covers a distance of 62.5 kilometers, consuming 1 liter of petrol. That means with 1 liter it can travel 62.5 kilometers. With 10 liters, how much distance does it covers? We need to find it. See here, first of all I am writing here distance. Distance covered by motorbike. Distance covered by motorbike with 1 liter of petrol. With 1 liter of petrol is equal to how much? 62.5 kilometers. We need to find here with 10 liters of petrol how much distance does it covers. So that you can write here. Therefore, the distance covered by 10 liters of petrol. 10 liters of petrol. The distance covered by 10 liters of petrol is equal. See here, with 1 liter 62.5 kilometers. With 2 liters 2 into 62.5. 3 liters 3 into 62.5. That means 10 liters you can just do multiplication. 10 into 62.5 kilometers. That means you can see here 10 into 62.5 can be written as 625 by 10 or not. You know how to represent decimal to fractions. Yes or no? Yes, you can cancel 10. That means 625 kilometers is your answer. You can write here 625 kilometers. That means you can write here the distance covered by a motorbike. The distance covered by a motorbike with 10 liters of petrol is equal to how much? 625 kilometers. Thank you for watching this video. You can watch the complete exercise videos in our class 7th maths playlist.